And thought I was doing something to the shore that water never did to land before. Ever since I was little, I wanted to do something big with my life. I want to be that huge wave slamming into the shore and making a difference, making people notice me. When I'm older, I want to be a lawyer, and when I'm 30, be in the U.S. Senate. I want to be a lawyer because they're very opinionated and are never afraid to share their opinions. I want to be in the U.S. Senate because I have a lot of ideas and things that I want to change. I also want to help my country, just like how in the poem, Cliff and Constant helped the shore in not being crushed by the ocean. I've always hated poetry, but when I first read this poem, I really liked how it sounded and enjoyed reading it with a lot of emotion and to my friends. It showed me that poetry isn't that bad. I also like how it flows smoothly, like an ocean, but sometimes it can be dangerous, like an ocean in a storm. This is kind of like me, because when I want to be, I can be calm and focused. But I can also be loud and a little crazy. I like the poem Once by the Pacific by Robert Frost, because it relates to my life in so many ways. One way it relates to my life is when it says, "And thought I was doing something to the shore that water never did to land before." This relates to my life because I want to do something big that no one's ever done before. So just like the water's doing more to the land, I want to do something more with my life. Another way this poem relates to me is when it says, "You could not tell, and yet it looked as if the shore was lucky being backed by cliff. Cliff and being backed by continent." This relates to me because even if the shore is being crushed by the ocean, the cliff and continent is always going to be there for it, just like me and my friends. Once by the Pacific by Robert Frost. The shattered water made a mist beat in. Great waves looked over, others coming in, and thought of doing something to the shore that water never did to land before. The clouds were low, hairy in the skies, like locks blown forward in the gleam of eyes. You could not tell, and yet it looked as if the shore was lucky and being backed by cliff. Cliff and being backed by continent, it looked as if a night of dark intent was coming, and not only a night, an age. Someone had better be prepared for rage. There'd be more than ocean water broken.